Hey everybody. Sorry to make you wait there. I'm just going to make a brief statement and I got to rejoin my caucus. We got a lot of work to do. A few moments ago I informed my caucus colleagues that I will not be seeking re-election as a member of the Manitoba Legislative Assembly, and accordingly a new leader of the Progressive Conservative Party of Manitoba will lead our party into the next election. After almost 10 years as leader of our party and more than 5 years as our province's premier, I believe that now is the time for a new leader and a premier to take our province forward. The honor of my life has been serving as our premier. Manitobans have gifted me with the great privilege of leading our province with the two largest back-to-back majority government wins in over a century. Our team entered office facing enormous challenges from the very beginning, and we charted bold, new directions to fix the finances, repair the services, and rebuild the economy of our province. We produced the first balanced budget in over a decade, while creating the largest ongoing per-person investment of any Canadian province in healthcare, education, and family services. And we did this while lowering the tax burden on Manitoba families, on every working person, on every retiree, and on our small businesses as well, to keep life more affordable. Most important of all, we did what we said we would do. We ran a clean government with real integrity that was scandal-free, and I am proud of that. Together, Manitobans faced an extraordinary challenge like no other in the past year and a half, and that challenge is not over yet with respect to a global pandemic. And our government has had to make many, many difficult and unprecedented decisions, as have all governments, during that time. Decisions to keep people safe, to protect our hospitals and the people who work in them, and the people who need treatment in them as well, and to support our small businesses and our communities, and individuals as well. But now, through our collective efforts, Manitoba is poised to recover. And you saw signs of that last week with the StatsCan job numbers, where we're leading the country. More work needs to be done. But our vaccination rates are leading the country, and our goal is to keep that going. Our job growth leads the country, as I mentioned, and today Manitoba is incredibly well positioned to springboard into a stronger economic and social future with even greater social progress. And that's why I believe that this is the right time. There's no easy time. It wasn't easy for my family and I to make the decision to enter public life, and it's not easy to make the decision as to when to leave it either. But I believe this is the right time for my family and for our party and for Manitoba too. We can go that next step. We positioned ourselves well for that, and I believe that that can happen. So by stepping aside at the midpoint in our second mandate, I believe this will provide sufficient time for not only for party members to choose a new leader, but for Manitobans to get to know that new leader and new premier as well, so that we can keep moving this province forward together. I've been honored and I've been proud to serve as part of a dedicated team in government. Some have said I'm a coach, others have said things less flattering. I believe that I'm a person who has never worried too much about having followers, but I do worry about making sure that I build leaders. And so in our government, I am surrounded by capable people, and I know that they will make all our optimism come true. I am optimistic about the future of our province. And I want to take this opportunity to say thank you. I want to say thank you to the people of Portage la Prairie for giving me the chance to start in politics, by voting me out of town, as some of my friends say, for letting me help to restore a community that was struggling and suffering. And I want to say thanks to the people of South Central Manitoba as well, who chose me 3 times as their member of Parliament. Thank you. And I want to say thank you to the fine people of Fort White, great constituency, who elected me 3 times as their member of the Legislative Assembly. I got into politics to fight for the survival of a community and to help people become better off and more hopeful. when they were facing severe economic challenges. And this has been the guiding principle of all my time in public life. Fight against the things that make life harder on people. Fight for the things that make life better for people. For me, it has never, ever been about doing the easy things, as you well know, but it has always been about doing the right things. That's how I've endeavored to serve as Manitoba's 22nd Premier. I've served in public life almost continuously since 1992. Since 1992. The year after we were blessed with our first child. When my wife and I were debating whether this was the right time, I said, well, we've just expanded our business, and besides that, we just expanded our family. This is probably not the wrong time. And Esther smiled and looked at me and said, when would be a better time? We've had that same discussion now, and it's not easy to make the decision to leave, but the question, I guess, has been answered. I don't think there's a better time than now for me to step aside. So I make that decision today. I believe both decisions are the right ones, then and now. Now it's time to move on and spend some time with the people that I have missed over many years, including my family and friends. I want to say thank you to my family for their love and support every day for all these years. I want to say thanks to every Manitoban. I wish all of you the very, very best as you aspire to be all you can be. This is the province to do it in, and this is the country to do it in. I hope you find your hopes and your dreams. They will always be close to me, and I know they can be achieved here in Manitoba and in Canada. We live in a province and a country that is rich in opportunity, with endless opportunity, and that's why I say to you, the only thing better than today in Manitoba is going to be tomorrow in Manitoba. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much.
Are you seeing as Emma 2023? Any regrets, Premier?
Thanks again, everybody. Thank you.